Virgos, let's really embrace the fact that you are growing, you are evolving. Your idea is the start of this project, this new beginning. Could be an idea you've had for 10, 20, 30 years. Could have been your childhood dream. But this idea, this theory, this process, it is natural, okay? So one thing you can guarantee, it's growing. It's developing, because the idea, the seed, has already been planted. Let's deep dive. The first thing I have to address is the heavier energy that came out in the pre-shuffle. I don't want to shy away from this authentic conversation with you today, Virgo. I want you to feel purposeful, and I want you to be really aware of yin and yang. I want you to be brave and strong in pursuit of your dreams, and I want you to know that we can have darker, heavier conversations sometimes, and heavier cards pull up, but we still talk about that, we still work through that, and we still see the sun, because the sun card is out. But also in the pre-shuffles, I saw the Nine of Wands and the Devil card. And the main oracle card coming out is theory, ideation, ideology, belief, evolution, growth, all of those kind of words which really symbolize to me you're growing, you're developing, and this is part of the process. So the first card out, the Devil, followed by the Ten of Pentacles. This is very interesting, Virgo, very interesting energy, followed by the Ten of Cups in the back of the mind. Front of the mind, King of Cups, very interesting. Ace of Pentacles in the past. Queen of Swords in the now moment. I think that's the main, in the future, I think that's the main signifier for us this week, is that Queen of Swords in the future. That's what you're moving towards. That's what you're increasingly exuding over the next week and a half, okay? Justice card, Eight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords, okay? If you do feel like you are being watched, observed, stalked, on TikTok, I want to say more than anything else, yeah? People watching you on TikTok, if you are an influencer over there, then that's kind of what I get more than anything else. There's this indecision that you seem to have at this time because you're juggling quite a lot of things in life. You could have 4 different things you have to do in a day or in a week. You could have 4 children. You've got 4 key responsibilities and they weigh on your mind. You think a lot about them. I've got to do this at this time. I've got to do this at this time. I've got to do this and this and this. All these different things. And the best way to do it or utilize your time or get the job done, 4 jobs on the books, 4 pieces of content you've got to make. Whatever it is, it's really significant and it's really throwing you out of sync sometimes, okay? But this is a learning curve. This is part of the process. You've got to keep going with it, okay? Trust the journey. Because the Seven of Cups is here and it's going, there's a lot going on inside of you. And at the bottom of the deck, 5 of Cups. Now, I've already pulled more cards than I normally would, so we've already got an extended Celtic spread. But I did that because I felt like the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles that were coming out with the Seven of Cups was really talking to me about your internal feelings of imbalance and you going back and forth from light and dark, yin and yang, you trying to ground whatever this new thing is for you. And I say new thing, but I don't feel like it's new at all. I feel like it's incredibly old. I feel like it's a part of who you are. I think it's your natural way of being. I want to say theory and idea, but it doesn't feel like that either. It feels like your natural way of existing. Yeah? I want to say philosophy. I want to say a scholarship. I want to say an internship, an apprenticeship. But it's none of those things again. It's your everyday practice as a part of who you are. It's what you're destined to be doing. Now, why I said your reading is so incredibly interesting to me today is the fact that the card in the center of the spread is the Devil. And the Devil is out with the Ten of Pentacles. in my head, because I'm looking, I'm assessing, I'm taking time. I am a clairvoyant intuitive reader. And I'm getting, hey, look at me. I'm your wish fulfillment. Hey, look at me. I'm your wish fulfillment. Hey, look at me. Right? And I think you may have someone around you at this time who wants you to look at them, who wants you to have sympathy for them, who wants you to care for them, baby them. This could even be your children. Yeah? If you do have people that are dependent on you, and you're one of the people with 4 children that I've seen here, or 4 responsibilities, these people are trying to elicit sympathy from you. Yeah? They want you, they need you, they can't do it without you. Help, help, help. Because when they look at you, they see 10 of Pentacles. This reading is fascinating for me today, guys, Virgo, because normally when I dive into a spread, I would see the reading as your sign. But for some reason, there's a dominant energy that's like looking in front of your face. You could be around someone at this time, and this will be a key confirmation for you. If someone's like, look at me, trying to make eye contact with you, trying to move your head or your face so you can stare directly at them. Someone who's like putting their head directly in your line of sight, like, hey, look at me. Hey, look at me. Hey, look at me, like whipping their head round. Like I get a vision of someone sitting at the desk and another person going, hey, 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 look at me, right? And it may not be that obvious, and it may not be that person we're talking about, but that's an example of the energies and entities that are around you at this time that are vying for your attention and affection. This could also be someone from the spirit realm, a passed on loved one, really trying to reach out and get your attention. They're not coming through in this reading at all. I feel no signs of mediumship rising up in me, so there's no one on the other side trying to get your attention from my point of view. So if someone is trying to come through, then that's devil energy in the devil card, and they're coming from the darker sides, which I don't have a connection to. Yeah? So it's not your angels or passed on loved ones that are trying to reach you. If you do have random poltergeisty events happening at your house, things moving around the room awkwardly, lights flickering, then it's a darker entity who sees your home and sees your nice vibration. If you've got a new home as well, if you've got a new home and you're getting weird creaks and awkward stuff going on in that home, you might want to bless that home. You might want to sage that whole home and just do a prayer or blessing. And if you were given something in that home that existed there before you were there, something wooden, then maybe move it to the garden, maybe move it around. If you've got a house that's fully furnished and not yours, and there's some random woody desk, bookshelf, drawer, ornament, random looking oak creation-y thing, maybe move that somewhere else. Move it to the garden, move it to the back shed. There's just something in there that's just got a resonance of energy that's not the nicest, I would say, okay? Now, you are presenting with 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, and King of Cups. Your last reading spoke about divine tears. I see that in these 3 cards. You're incredibly divine. But the devil's just saying, hey, look at me. Hey, look at me. You could be getting someone harassing you on the phone. Every time I try and move forward with these cards in this reading, it's like there's always an interference from someone who is just, hey, look at me. Call me. Text me back. Pick up the phone. Why are you not getting back to me? How long have I got to wait until it's my turn? I'm next. What's happening here? Like someone could be dealing with appointments and stuff like that, I get. Someone could have clients on the phone, and you put a person on hold, and then you come back and they're kind of bitching and moaning. Someone could have 4 kids who are demanding specific things for lunch that are all different. Someone could be really trying to manage multiple different finances and paying different bills, and creditors are calling, debt collectors are calling on every line. You owe me this, you owe me that. There's a lot going on, because devil energy doesn't just mean an actual demon in your life and one demonic person. It means just heavier anxiety, fear, low vibration, negative energy that isn't just helping you stay in flow state and helping you stay high vibes. It's not helping you stay positive. These things are not good for you, yeah? And sometimes things that are not good for you are just outside noises and influences that are taken away from your peace and your well-being when you need to be mindful, yeah? For example, you could be meditating, but there's a workman outside drilling. They're building a new, something next door, right? And they've got to install it. And now you've got days of loads of noise and you're trying to meditate, trying to make content, right? Whatever it is, it's something like that that's really irritating. But that person's not an outright devil. They're doing what they're doing. But it's devil vibration when it's inferring on something that's really important to you. And I don't think there's this broken energy or like low vibration coming from you, because you've got the 10 of Cups, you've got the 10 of Pentacles, you've got the King of Cups, right? But what I do feel more than anything else is this new beginning that you've got, that we spoke about in the beginning, that idea that you've already had from the past. It's becoming a little bit cold and rigid because confirmation there. Because the hard work doesn't feel justified. If this is a life choice you made or a career choice that you made, you may be feeling a little bit exhausted or fed up at this point because you're just going around the houses doing all of these things, and you've got to be colder and harsher to some people now because of the energy they're giving you, you know? And you're working and you could have people observing you, you could be under inspection. If you're studying, right, or you've got a manager above you, someone's assessing your work, like I get like Ofsted inspection, and that's kind of like in education sector specifically, but someone's analysing how good you are at your job and giving you a grade. So that could also be education and in regards to university or apprenticeship or scholarship, like I said, the degrees and qualifications that you need and the marks, the grades that you need to pass this module is what I get, yeah? Really irritating energy, guys, because I feel like there's a real blur over the Virgo's reality at this time, and it's kind of screaming, I'm here, but I'm nowhere. I'm here, but I'm nowhere. Which suggests that you're about to birth. You're about to transcend. Bottom of the deck, the World card, okay? You're about to transcend from this in-between state of that old reality you existed in and the new reality that you're manifesting. You're sitting in the middle between that. So imagine you're just slowly moving into the new, and the old's there fading away, and the new's not quite coming yet. So give yourself time. I don't feel heavy vibrations of sadness and depression, but I do feel you feeling a little bit lackluster and low because all of this stuff's going on and there's a lot of noises, and you can see the vibrations and energies that you don't really want around you. You've created enough protective barriers around yourself with the 9 of Wands in the pre-shuffle, saying I'm going to keep my distance from all of this shit I don't need in my atmosphere, but you're not quite flourishing as much as you would really like yet because the material manifestation isn't quite there. But the 10 of Pentacles is here, as is the Ace of Pentacles in the past, and the 8 of Pentacles as well. That's the 8 and the Ace. And then you've also got the King of Cups, remember, and the 10 of Cups. Although it's accompanying the 5 of Cups, you've still got the Knight of Swords on top of that, which is suggesting it's moving forward rapidly in a really, really positive way. A lot of people have their eyes on you, are watching you, are assessing you, are judging you, are seeing what you're doing. So that makes you go back and forth in regards to the 2 of Pentacles, that juggling that money, the juggling between your old world, the new world, the reality you're manifesting now, versus the 2 of Swords, choosing. Have I made the right choice? Is this the right decision? Do I need to move? Do I need to act now? Should I do it? Should I not? There's not a single thing you need to do. Not a single thing you need to change. Hodl. Hold on for dear life. That's all you've got to do over the next week and a half. Just Stay exactly where you are and stay consistent and keep doing exactly what you're doing. I know it's a weird in-between phase, guys, but that's what happens as you grow. It's like the caterpillar before it becomes a butterfly, okay? I know it's weird and it's awkward and it's just like, gosh, I could do with a little spark or a little kick or a little pizzazz or something extra, a nicer vibe, but it's not here today. We haven't got that in this now moment, yeah? Just be thankful that you can see the devil looking back at you and you can turn the fuck away. Yeah? Keep going. Life's great. You're doing incredibly well. There is no high or low or in between. You're stable and you're grounded and you're in the now moment and you're doing the damn thing. And some days, life's just really simple and we just get on with it. And that is one of the days. That is one of these weeks. So keep kicking ass by just being you. And just doing the simple tasks of every day. Love and light.